throughout the game. And it was here and it was there and it was all over the place. So the guys were great about it. They were accountable with it. The coaches, were going right to the basics of our calls, and where we're expecting help and leverage and all those things, so it was the thing, that really came out of it off the film.
Do you feel like you could have, we talked about the preseason last night, but do you feel like you needed to rep it differently in practice, or what's the solution? We're
looking at all of it. So I think my responsibility as the head coach is to say, okay, let's look at all the processes. And we had a plan. We went into into training camp, into the preseason with a plan in mind, the ramp up as we got closer to the season, and, felt good about the rep counts and all that. But I got to look at everything, to come out and in all phases have that much to fix. It starts with me. It starts with the process, and it starts with us combing through all of it to see there's nothing you can do about it now, about the past, but looking forward, as you circle back around, is there a way that we could have helped more? So
what's your plan at defensive tackle or defensive end if Derek has to miss?
Yeah, so we got PV up. We have LeBron Ray on the roster, who's looked stronger and stronger. He came back to us after an illness he had in camp, so he's looked better and better. The next guy's got to pop up there, and we're counting on all those guys. Nick Thurman as well. We're counting on all those guys to play with great fundamentals and to just do their job, to do their part. So we can play good team defense.
Before the season started, you said that this would be a team dedicated to the run.
Yeah.
Do you think you committed to that as much as you wanted to this first game? And if not, why?
We really did. And that was not the result we were hoping for. And the emphasis has been that way. We've had a good amount of run reps throughout camp. In our weeks, we believe in it. So offensively and defensively, we feature the things that we think the opponent's going to do. We feature the fronts that we think the opponent's going to play with us against on the offensive side. So the emphasis was there. We didn't get the result we wanted.
Dave, after, I imagine you watched the film, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you see from Bryce? Wasn't he doing right?
Yeah, I would say from a footwork standpoint, I thought it was a solid day. As we went through the grades, looking at his footwork and the discipline of it, it was there. I think he missed a couple of throws. I think that he's learning some of his guys, and we've gotten all these reps, and we got to keep accumulating those reps, but what I saw from him was just kind of like, missing a few of his opportunities that he had there. And I also have to give the Saints credit for covering us really well. And they made it hard, and they forced accurate throws. And that's something that we have to make sure we cash in on when we have those opportunities.
You had said yesterday that you thought Deontay was open on that first pick. Did the tape reinforce that?
He had a surface. He definitely had a window in there. It was good, tight press coverage. That's the world we live in the NFL when teams are playing man. So I thought there was a surface there, and I thought Bryce just missed him high, and the post safety was in position to make the play.
Dave, you and Dan have been very cognizant about not wanting to talk about last year.
Yeah.
Last year's.
Yes.
When you start like you did yesterday, and in that fashion, do you get concerned that your fan base is going to be, here we go again?
Fortunately for me, as the head coach of this team, I have to be concerned about the coaches and the players first and foremost, and making sure we take the next step fundamentally. And hopefully everybody can understand the discipline that is required to be in the moment, to be present in this week. The gift we have as of 30 minutes ago, that game's over with. And now we have to move on, and we got the Chargers coming in on Sunday. And so that discipline is huge, and it's a practice, and it's intentionality, and it's something that I have to be really, really strict about with our group. Is now let's take the next step. We are here. That was us yesterday. We are here today, and we're looking forward to this next challenge and this next opportunity to take the next step. So I have to be focused that way, Joe.
Dave, I understand the fine line you have to walk in terms of preseason, and you don't want to get anybody hurt. You don't want any injuries. Are you in your mind questioning, should I put guys out there more? I mean, to get a little more used to each other, more playing time now?
Again, we got to consider everything, to see if we can put ourselves to take the next step, get ourselves ready for a full season. We have to think about all of it,
Dave, you've had later practices mainly because you wanted to get guys used to the flow of when game time is. How do you think the night before process worked, and then getting to the game? Like pre-game, how do you think that all kind of came together?
I felt great about the process. I felt great about a camp where, we practiced early for body readiness, and then as we got closer to the season, we moved our practice a little bit later just so that their readiness and when they're going to play full speed makes sense. So, we've had these guys on a good time clock. But again, I'm considering looking at all of it, just making sure, in year one, let's just be really honest and really open about our processes and the way we did things to see what the result is. And that's one game. We're going to have to collect some games and then say, did that effect carry out for all these games? Was this game one piece of it an anomaly? To speak specifically about this game, the one thing I will say is we lost in all of the critical areas. We turned the ball over 3 times. They turned it over once. The game was gone by then when we recovered that punt, right? So I can't even count that one towards our turnover ratio. We ended up -3, really, in my mind, in significant time. That alone is enough. Then we gave up 12 explosives on defense, and we only got 4 on offense, and 2 of them happened late in the game. Then you go to 3rd and 4th down. We only converted 3 out of 12 or 13, I think. They were 54% in the same area, so we lost that one as well. We were 1 for 2 in the red zone. They were 4 for 4, so we lost that one as well. So in all of these, if you just win one of these critical areas, you got a really good chance of winning. We lost all 4, and that's when it gets lopsided, and the victory and the loss margin ends up that way because of that. So that's our focus. Let's hone in on these focuses. We've been crazy about the ball. We're going to take it up another notch. We're going to have drills. We're going to make sure that we emphasize it more in our meetings. Like, how much more can we emphasize it? I don't know, but let's find out. Let's find a way to do it. Working as a coaching staff in our 3rd down areas to put our guys in better situations. We talk about the protection issues, on some of the 3rd downs, the sacks, right? We had a scheme. They schemed us better. That's coaching. We have to be able to put our guys in better situation in that regard.
You mentioned the sacks.
Yeah.
All those came from the DB. From a coach offense, like, is it Bryce's responsibility to check out of those? How does that work?
It's both, but honestly, it's on the coaching staff. It's on us. We sat there like we were sitting ducks. We didn't do enough to put our guys, to give them simpler solutions in some of those. And this is one of the best 3rd down pressure packages that you're going to go against. We saw it week 1. We've been against it before. We had a plan. He had counters. So we got out coached in that regard. I take that personal. There was one that Bryce could have seen, and he could have flipped the protection. He's been fantastic doing that. That's the only one I would say that he could have really fixed the problem. They gave us issues with what they did. We need to do better than that. That's coaching.
When you say you take it personal, like,
yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, for me, I take it personal anytime that I feel like I'm putting our players at a disadvantage where they don't have simple solutions.
Dave, you've mentioned trying to bond with players at a real human level.
Yeah.
Talking them through something like happened today there. How did they receive that news? I mean, for a guy who means so much to that team.
Especially for a guy like Derek, who really embodies what we want to become as a team. The effort, the way he comes to work, how hard he tries at practice to get himself ready, how much he cares, how he plays through the end of a game, all the way through in every phase, whenever he's asked to be on the field. He still gives me a great example to point the other guys to say, guys, this is what we want to be like. This is our team. This is how we finish. And the guys definitely take that personally. And I have to just encourage them to say, okay, now whoever goes in next, follow that lead, play hard. As long as you're on the field with great effort, chase it down, no matter what the score is.
To follow up on that, yesterday after you mentioned that the adversity is a part of the process and becoming who this team will be, what is an example that you point to with the team, or even something that you experience that you draw from that allows you to stay disciplined when there is early adversity?
I didn't really dive too much into that because there's so much fundamental basic stuff to clean up from this game. It's just really, for me, it was like, when you guys watch the film, when we all watch the film together, we're going to have easy things to point at. We're going to have easy things to show. That's just like, it's a trust factor. It's execution. It's fundamentals. It's the basics of ball. And that was enough. I just felt like, you only have so much margin to really pour into and draw from your team. And I felt like if our attention can just go on getting our football right, if our attention can just go on playing good, clean ball, did everybody do right? Not that there's ever a perfect game, but like really flipping the odds of like most of the time we were in great position. Most of the time we executed at a high level. That's really where the energy needs to go. Can we take care of the ball? Can we secure it in traffic? Can we do those things that are important? So I just have to be really, really cognizant of what I'm asking our team to do before I start to go into like the bigger, the bigger responses to things. Like the best response is, can we just get our football right? So
they got players who got to replace Derek.
Yeah.
And they got to do their job.
Yeah.
But Derek does a lot of jobs really well. And
Yeah.
How big of a loss on the big picture of things is that?
Yeah, definitely a huge loss, right? He's one of our best players. So that's something that's big shoes to fill. But at the same time, we get players in there. I want them to know and be encouraged. Like if you go in and you play with great technique and you just do your job, we don't need you to make the special plays that Derek makes. Just do your job. You help the guys on either side of you. And that's the truth of it. If you can play team football with a bunch of guys, you can have success. And I've seen that happen on both sides, all phases really, is everybody doing their job and trusting each other.
Last one from Alex.
Dave, sorry about that.
good.
Building back on the limited rush attempts in the game.
Yeah.
Was that a product of something the Saints were doing, or was that a game situation?
Yeah, it's just a game, right? We got the game got so out of hand, we had to shift modes. And I still wanted to try to mix some of that because, if you allow a team to just kind of play back far enough, they'd cover all your passes. So you got to mix it a little bit, but we just weren't in a position to play our kind of football, something that we've been talking about from the beginning. You got to win on first down. So you have second down, you got your whole call sheet. So you have a manageable third down if you get to it and you can convert those, and we were not able to play our style of football. So we made it harder on ourselves. When you get into known pass, that's when all the tough coverages, the tough pressures and all that stuff come, and we just, we couldn't do it. We couldn't play the type of football that we want to play.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What do you think?
All right, so I'm pretty sure that Bryce Young is going to come up next. Shout out to you guys. We did a back-to-back. With this, I saw the Panthers went live. Didn't do no fancy, intros, just straight to the live show. Yeah, I didn't like nothing that he said except for the fact that we were just sitting there like sitting ducks. And I agree, they were. The Panthers sat back and watched. This coaching staff sat back and watched this team just do whatever they want to do to the Panthers yesterday, man. And I guess you can say that is first game jitters as a head coach. Bryce Young was definitely the issue. Make no mistake about it. I just saw, I believe it's the all 22. I believe it's out. Or someone at a high level has it out already. And they was able to look at it and they posted it on Twitter. That first play from Bryce Young looks even worse on the all 22 than it did from what we saw earlier. It looks even worse. It looks even worse, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. Guys, we have 106 people watching right now. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. We're back for a double feature today. Waiting to see right now if Bryce Young is going to come to the podium. I am looking at this from off of Twitter. So we have to let me click here to see. I'm pretty sure Bryce is going to come up next. He better come up next. Because, we got to hear from you, my brother. So as soon as Bryce Young comes up and I get the notification that Bryce Young is coming up, I will go ahead and play that. Let's see here. Let me see here. Bryce doesn't see the DBs blitzing. He doesn't check out the plays. He doesn't change protection. I've seen him do it a couple times yesterday, but it wasn't to the tune of how it needed to be honest with you. And it's aggravating. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's aggravating. Shout out to the official Big Gangster, man. He said, yo, I just subscribed. I appreciate that, my dude. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, man. Just I mean, what can Canales say? I would have loved for him to say that Bryce Young, missed on more than just a few. He missed on a lot. Like, I want him to be as frank as that. Bryce Young missed out on a lot of pass opportunities. He missed a lot of people wide open. And I don't know what they're going to do as far as DB replacement. They say LeBron Ray. They talked about another guy. I mean, y'all, to be honest with you, Derrick Brown was a non-factor in this game as well. Let's just be totally honest. He was. I mean, I saw a total of three videos that people have clipped from the game where DB is just falling all over. I mean, we look like freaking clowns. We look like clowns out there, man. We look like clowns. And I don't know when it's going to stop. I don't know how. I don't know how they're going to make it stop. But yeah, it needs to stop. It needs to. It needs to, man. Did I put the link in the chat? Let me see here. I'll throw it in there if I didn't do it. Shout out to you guys, man. SC Pace says, I can't lie, PPP. I think Bryce may be broken. Man, it's as I sit back and I watch more and more tape of yesterday, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I get so infuriated. I get so infuriated, man. He's a great guy. He's a great person and speaker, but he was my OC last year, and it's going to be, I guess you want to say going to be tough. Yeah, I guess that's what you're trying to say. Argue Pew, good man. I appreciate the comment. Yeah, I mean it's going to be a tough one, man. Make no mistake about it. You just said blame Bryce and just pointed out our best player was a non-factor. You just said you blame Bryce and point out that, yeah, I mean, I just said that Bryce Young was a problem and DB was a non-factor. Yeah. Do you not believe that two things can be true at the same time? Two things can be true at the same time. Make no mistake about that, man. Two things can be true at the same time. Exactly. We're a bad team. That's right. We are a bad team. Make sure you guys hit the like button, man. We got 130 people now watching, man. 115 on YouTube right now. Make sure you hit the like button for me, man. We should have 100 likes right now. If you are not subbed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Waiting for that to come through. Oh, wow. Another, man, it's so many players are getting shot or passing away, man. The Denver Broncos said we're saddened to learn of the passing of former Broncos linebacker and Super Bowl, I want to say that's 32, champion Alan Aldridge Jr. I guess that's what it is. Super Bowl 32. I guess that's what it is. Alan Aldridge Jr. It's crazy, man. I just saw someone from Clemson who just passed away, man. You said you tried to tell me, PPP. Well, hey, listen, man. I want to give Bryce Young another opportunity because there was a lot more at stake, and I've said this multiple times. A lot more at play. Than just Bryce Young being bad. There's a lot of things that was at play last year, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that now that we fixed what I thought was. Or what I knew, I ain't gonna say I thought, what I knew was a problem. We're still having issues. And we're still having issues, guys. Let me see here if I can find, let's see, is Bryce Young talking? He needs to be talking right now. Let me see if I can find the Panthers on YouTube real quick. See if they're live or if they're just doing Twitter stuff. Yeah, it don't look like they was live on YouTube. Let me see here. No, they're not live on YouTube. They're just doing Twitter stuff. Try to hang tight to see if Bryce Young's going to pop up here. But yeah, man, this right here is a total issue. He said that he wanted to kind of run the ball a little bit more. Yeah. I think we had a total of maybe what? If I'm just going off my mind without looking at stats, maybe like 10 runs. I think 10 runs maybe. So, Yeah. It's bad, man. It's bad. Shout out to Lucas. Lucas said, is there a chance that New Orleans could just be a Super Bowl caliber team and we just got schooled? That's like the only thing that makes sense from yesterday. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that too much, but PFF grades on the O-line were great. Bryce and the defenders laid a dinosaur egg. Yep, that's a fact, man. Shout out to Redman Boy. I see you, Redman. Said boycott Bryce. Yeah. No matter the QB, our defense would have made it back and forth. Would have made it a back and forth shootout. Yeah, man, this defense was horrible, man. Yeah. I don't believe that the New Orleans Saints are just that good. I don't believe that. The one thing I will take from Dave Canales is we do have to compile a little bit more information on, this team here as far as if the New Orleans Saints are just that good. I don't believe they are. I think they just played a horrible Carolina Panthers team. That's what I think. What's up, A. Marshall? I don't want to hear Bryce. He just going to say the same thing on a different day. Hey, man, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Yes. No Bryce trash and Bryce trash and Dave lied talking about we were going to be stubborn running the ball. Yeah, we didn't run the ball at all much, man. We didn't do that. Defense led up almost 50 points. Bryce isn't back there. Yeah. No. Crazy day already, man. Yeah, Derek Brown, probably a season-ending surgery, man. His meniscus probably out for eight weeks to almost maybe the whole season, guys. I saw Amir Smith-Marset, though. Amir Smith-Marset put the safe at home. The safe at home emoji. Yeah, Miss Smith-Marset is at the house chilling, so he's safe. That's funny. Crazy to see all of you who are paying super chats saying we support Bryce, turn on him after one miserable performance. Well, I mean, let him still pay super chats. But hey, man, everybody has an opinion. And I think that for some reason, I guess in Panthers land, you know, a lot of people feel like once something else is presented, then everything that everybody else said was stupid or whatever. Y'all got to stop that. An opinion is an opinion. Okay. And, we'll just leave it right there. But, yeah, it's a whole lot of, I told you so's. It'll be popping up in the chat. If the shoe was on the other foot, you wouldn't be doing that. But it is what it is. Don Johnson says, what if the players don't want to play for Bryce? Well, they'll get fined and they won't be here no more. Season over in 2.4 hours. That's a fact, man. I don't want to hear drive my Bryce for us on this good Monday. I feel you, man. Nah, J47, I ain't saying that you said anybody's opinion was stupid, man. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, not you, but I have seen that. It ain't come from you. So let me make that correct. I ain't say it was you. I'm just saying I seen that. Just crazy to see things change the tune so quickly. Hey, man, it happens. And listen, I said it myself, man. This is a year that Bryce Young ain't gonna get no sympathy from me. But we're gonna shoot it straight down. We're gonna shoot it straight down the middle. He said, nah, y'all's optimism offseason was unwarranted. Says who? Says who? Says who? You ain't got to lie, Craig. Says who? Yeah, says who? Says who? Are you the optimism police? Are you the one that gives up the optimism in a jar and says you want to get 1/4 that you can use, you can display? Are you the person that says, here, you can have a 0.5 gram of optimism and use it? I don't think so. Okay. Y'all know I gotta come with my stuff, man. Y'all funny. I fought no fan for believing in Bryce, but after yesterday, everybody looking at him sideways. You're right. You're right about that, man. You're right about that. Oh, Broski Bear. Not only is Bryce small in stature, but he carries himself like an untitled child. He's not cut for the NFL. Give me my wrench back. I came so I could block that. Hey, Rockhead, I ain't see you in a couple weeks, man. Yeah, I ain't see you in a couple weeks, my brother. Where you been at, man? Where you been at, man? Where you been at, man? What is that? Who that is? Who that is? Who that is? Who is this right here? The best viewers on. What is that? Yeah, let me go ahead and get out. Let me get out the sword. Y'all hang tight. Let me get to it. Y'all hang tight. Let me get to it. I don't know who that is. We're going to get to it, though, real quick. We're going to get to it real quick. Yeah, Rockhead, I ain't see you in a couple weeks. I ain't thought you want to hang out over here no more, Rockhead. Yeah, I ain't thought you wanted to rock out over here, man. I ain't see you in a couple weeks, man. Couple lives. Let's see. Where is that? Y'all must have got to him. Y'all must have got to him. I don't see him no more in the thing. Yeah, man. I don't know if Bryce Young is going to go or not. I'm trying to wait to see what he was going to say. But it's presenting a real serious situation here in Carolina now, man. We got to make so many changes in less than a week. Less than a week before we play. Less than a week before we play again, man. We got to make so many changes to this team. Says everything that this team has shown you, use your eyes, not your heart. Okay. Well, whatever that means, you ain't got a lot, Craig. How you know someone's using their heart? Y'all gotta stop that dumb stuff, man. Y'all be saying some stupid stuff. Yeah. Y'all be saying some stupid stuff. Use your eyes, not your heart. Man, be quiet. Jeff R., we blew it up with Wilkes. Yeah, man. And then we blew it up with CJ Stroud. And then we blew it up with CJ Stroud. How many chances do we get? We deserve this. Tepper is to blame. And Tepper is to blame, yeah. Yeah, he is, man. Shout out to J47. He said, I'm still optimistic. Not fun betting against my guys, but I understand everybody's anger. Yeah, I understand it. I understand it tremendously. I do. I understand it. Football season is here. I'm ready for up and downs. Yep, absolutely, man. It's going to happen. I'm done with Bryce. How you get set by the same guy 3 times? You don't know how to read the blitz. Yeah, man, that blitz was coming, man. That blitz was coming. Will they look at the DN and QB and free agency? I don't know, man. I don't know. They need to do something with They need to do something with that. Now we have no edge rush. We have no defensive line, to be honest with you. I mean, LeBron Ray, Nick Thurman. Like, you should have had Nick Thurman in the game yesterday. That's why I'm waiting for the full all 22 to come out so I can really take a look and see what really happened, in this game here. Because it got to be examined. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just has to be, man. It just has to be. I don't know if Bryce Young is gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna go right now. He need to help bring his behind to the podium. That's what he needed to do. That's what he needs to do. I'd rather maintain optimistic than be sad after one game when there's 3 months left to watch. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, right. Good luck for you. Good luck for the rest of the season. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate it. So you still in okay. All right, I got you, Rockhead. I got you, man. Give me 1 second. I'll hook you up. All right, PPP. No change gonna work until we change QBs. I can't argue with you guys there, man. Hope Bryce gets benched so fans can see how bad we really are. We ain't a quarterback away from nothing. Well, we won't know that until that happens. But yeah, we won't know that until it happens, man. That's the sad part about it. We won't know until it happens. Yeah, I don't know if Bryce Young. I bet as soon as I cut this live off, Bryce Young gonna show up late as always. Late as always. Yeah. This Bryce Young last night. Did y'all see this?
Is that what you were referring to?
Yeah, just again, just getting the right people, the right places, and systematically just doing a better job with the operation. And again, that starts with me.
Bryce, what did on that second interception? What did you see on that?
Yeah, just try to start a second play and make something happen. I think aggressive throw and inaccurate. So again, that's definitely on me. Have to do a better job of that. Hurts the team or situation. Hurts our defense.
Nick, what's up, man?
Complimentary football.
Nick, what's up, man?
Yeah, gotta watch it. Gotta watch it on film. But
Nick,
anytime with the ball.
Yo.
What up, man? This yesterday, so you can talk over it. What's up?
All right. Well, first off, shout out you, shout out the whole chat, shout out everybody. It's all about accepting it. You know what I mean? Accepting that this is gonna be a process, and it's gonna be a longer process. And I know Panther fans, I'm with y'all. You heard? I'm with y'all. I'm tired of it too. It's been 8 years. I'm tired of it too. But the realistic fact of this isn't a 1-2 year process. This is about a 3 to 5 year process. And the Panthers need to consider right now all options. And what I mean by that is starting completely over from the ground up. Everything. You got to find out now. One thing that is good, Prime, is we're going to find out right now how much heart this team really got and how much Canales really, if this team really, you know what I mean? Because you don't lose like that and come home. If you come home flat on your home opener, best believe there's going to be some eyebrows being raised, especially after losing 47-10. You know what I mean? Even with Derek Brown out, that offense can't look that flat, bro.
Yeah, no,
that
absolutely.
offense cannot look that flat again, bro.
Yeah, it can't.
I'll tell you one thing with Derek Brown, bro. I'm telling all you and every Panther fan, it's gonna be a long day. And what I mean by that is they're going to run the ball down our throats, bro, with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. And I don't know if any of y'all saw, J.K. Dobbins just had a revival game yesterday. He just had like 125 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he was
so
going
they're
crazy.
gonna he was going kind of crazy yesterday. And with Big Gus the Bus over there, they're gonna run the ball about 30 times on us and get close to 200 yards. So it's gonna be a long day for us.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Red Man boy, man. You was talking crazy in the chat yesterday about Panthers podcast is not having no work, man.
I'm just talking about Bryce gonna put y'all out of business. I'm not saying you ain't a good content creator. I'm just saying.
You
can't say that though, man.
You can't do that right now, but not after 47-10, bro. You can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say that, man.
And now with Derek Brown out, you expect what? What do you expect? Let me tell you. Tell me what you expect.
Bro, he making us look so bad. Ain't nobody want to hear nothing that's coming out of this organization.
Yeah. But Red Man, listen to me, man. It's 130 something people watching right now on YouTube. After I just went live, I had over 2,000 people watching earlier. My brother, that ain't the case. That ain't the case. Don't put that bad energy out there like that, man. Don't put that bad energy out there like that, man.
I was just as hurt as y'all was, man. I was just.
Listen, man, Bryce. If Bryce does it, God willingly, bro, I'm all for it. It's just not looking very likely. It's not looking like that's gonna happen. It doesn't look like Bryce is that guy.
No, it's
It definitely, because I'll tell you one thing. Even if you lose a game like that, you don't lose 47-10, dog. Even if it is on the road. Not with this new era. Not with this new. The team came out crazy flat. Let's just call it how it is. They came out crazy flat.
I tried to be optimistic like everybody else, but bro, just deep down, I just had a feeling that Bryce just wasn't gonna get over that hump. I didn't think it'll show like it did yesterday. That it don't even look like nothing's happened, honestly. But I didn't think it was gonna come out like that. I just thought losing some games and stuff like that. But 2 picks. Then he was laughing when he threw that one, bro. Just, I don't know, man. I don't think Bryce honestly really. I don't just think he cared, bro. I just think he kind of like he over football, bro.
Yeah. Nah, you good. You good. Hey, Rockhead. Shout out to Rockhead for that super chat, man. He said nobody ever got anything saying, give me my bad. I didn't mean it like that. You family, we ain't went nowhere. Just been busy with the end of summer. Hey, man, you good, man. You good. Hey, I just want to let you know, man, every quarter, about every 2 months, man, I do it a little differently. But I just look at the engagement of everybody, man. And, in the back channel, you have the ability to see your moderators, movement. So, I just went ahead and said, well, I ain't seeing a couple, man. So, no, it's all good, man. I gave it back to you, my brother. You good. You good. You good. I appreciate you, though. I really do, man. Thank you so much. So, Redman Boyd. So, how you felt about yesterday, man?
Man, we got lost in the sauce out there, though. I don't know what kind of hoodoo they put on us, but man, they did something. They did something, man. I just think that goes to show that you can't skip out on preseason and certain aspects. And then we got this whole new setup coming in, and they was making it sound like it was put together more than what it was or something, man. I don't know. And then, hell, Everroad, our defense looked suspect, hella bad.
Yeah, it did,
but
man.
The same thing is happening, though, not to say, I ain't going to put blame, but like last year, my main thing was offense 3 and out and defense on the field the whole game, tired. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's helping nobody at that point. And that's the same shit that happened.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you like this, man. Listen to Dave Canales' press conference just now, guys. We just watched Dave Canales' press conference just now, and he was talking about this team. He talked about the defense. He said everything was bad. We let a lot of things fly by us yesterday, man, and it just wasn't a good showing. We had no type of stance out there on the line of scrimmage. It was just bad overall, and it just shows just how unprepared this team was. I listened to what's it called? I listened to Sheena. She had a Spaces open on Twitter, and she just talked about just how unprepared this team looked. Her and Vashti. I mean, it looked really, really bad. Bryce Young's interception, guys, looks horrible. I think that was the all 22 that I saw. That was up. Let me make sure of that real quick. NFL. Let me see.
Hey, I'd like to say something when you get done, PPP.
Go ahead.
What I was going to say, I said this, I think it was Unk's channel, but this morning I watched Panthers Advice. He had a little video he put together on it. And what I said was, when we was talking about his footwork was improving and everything, I didn't really feel good about it because exactly what happened is what I thought was going to happen. He was going to resort back to it because that's how he played.
Yeah.
Being that he can't see over the line or whatever his case is, he can't see. He trying to make, his passing lanes, whatever it is. I knew he would resort back to it, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, he definitely regressed, man, and the regression was from last year to now. He definitely regressed, man. I mean, he just, gosh, if I can find that doggone play on Twitter, I mean, did I wonder if I put it on my.
Bro, I stopped watching the game and went to sleep yesterday. I took me a nappy nap.
I mean, heck, it was nothing else to watch, man. It was nothing else to watch, to be honest with you, man. Once we saw that was over with.
Yeah,
Once we saw
that,
yeah. Shout out to Paul Battle, man. He said, "Lots of laughs. This is therapy. PPP ain't going nowhere. Polly Puckett fix it to drive. So, hey, man, listen, man. Bryce Young got it. He got to improve, or he's out of here. It made no mistake about it. Either he improves or he's gone. That's it. That's it, man. It ain't no other way around it. Jadeveon Clowney getting held badly on the Shaheed touchdown, but we don't get the luxury of calls that council highlights. We get the opposite where referees turn over anything good we do. Well, J47, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We ain't do a lot good yesterday. We just did.
Shit. Honestly, I think the ref looked out for Mingo on that last fumble. Shit.
Yeah, man.
They was like, damn, they kind of feel bad for it. They like, man, we'll just let them make it. Too close to call.
Well, That's how it is, man. That's how it is, man. And I mean, it did look like it was definitely a It did like it definitely wasn't a fumble. I don't think it was a fumble. I think he had his hand up under the ball, and when he hit the ground, he still had possession of it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess Bryce Young ain't gonna go live right now, guys.
Nah, they trying to piece what they can with him, and hopefully he don't get 4 or 5 games. I mean, if he play like nothing changed next week, man, that need to go ahead and just move around, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not
I
to say
agree.
he ain't worthy of it, but man, we ain't getting no production out of him. There's no need to keep trying, bro. That's that insane talk.
Okay.
Keep doing the same stuff, want different results.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I feel you. I can't get past the fact that we let their corners get 3 sacks. Yeah, man. Bryce has
Oh
thrown
yeah,
2
that was
interceptions,
ridiculous,
and
bro.
yeah, man, that's
Hey,
what he did.
even Taylor Moton, he got a tackle for today.
Shut up, man.
I seen that. Bryce, bro, the whole offensive line was over there, and Bryce, I thought he was about to make some shake. T-Mo right there, old brick wall. That's it. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
Taylor Moton slammed him to the ground.
Yeah, trying to pick his little ass up. You know how
Oh,
when you pick
man.
up them RC cars and then you start them and you put them down to see them take off? That's kind of what was about to happen, but Bryce fell down. But
yeah, I don't. Yeah, man. Well,
and then there was a lot of overthrows, man.
Yeah, the overthrows were bad, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The overthrows were bad. Bryce Young looked bad. We didn't look like a well polished team at all. We didn't look prepared at all. So
What kills me though, PPP, is like Canales talking about running the ball, brother. They didn't even try to run the ball, stick to running the ball when they was, well, we'll say when they was 10 up on us or whatever it was. They didn't even try to bro, we wasn't out of the game at that point. Hell, still first quarter. They just was trying to do too much, honestly.
that's it.
Do too much too fast.
They're trying to do some stupid stuff, man.
When I seen Bryce coming out to pass first play of the possession and everything, I was like, okay. And the pick happened, but I was like, wow, I really wasn't expecting. I thought it was gonna be a handoff or maybe a screen, something different. I didn't think he'd be trying to air it out first play type deal, bro.
Yeah,
that was kind of bad coaching right there.
That's what he did, bro. That's what he did. Unfortunately, man, it bit him in the behind. But I think that goes to this, right? This conversation. Can Bryce Young see over the line?
No, hell no, bro. You got to do 6'8". Well, how big is Robert? I think he's 6'5", 6'8", something like that. Man, and then when Bryce when that dude put his helmet on, and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? He can't really see that much. And then by the time he do see him, hell, they too far down the field. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think he can, bro. That's why he move in the pocket so much. And his game was like what they call point guard and shit, because he moving around to, see what's going on and make his throws, but
yeah,
I think that's
maybe we need to run.
I will say Bryce is tough from last year as far as, he survived the season, but I don't think we need to see him no more. We know he's tough. We just want to win at this point. And
yeah, we just want to win. That's it. We just want to win.
All, man. We just want to win. Shit. If they go get Cam Newton right now, bro, they'll sell more tickets than they ever thought of, bro. Everybody be happy. Hey, we'll be. But I'm just saying,
we ain't doing that. I don't think Cam Newton want to do that. No, we ain't doing
Cam,
that.
hell no, I wouldn't either. How they done did them, but I'm just saying, and outside looking in, like, damn, just anything better than what we got going.
Yeah, anything is better than what we got going on, man.
And the main thing that it's been talked about is, I honestly don't see, and I never really thought Bryce never really elevated his players around him. You know what I'm saying? The players elevated him. They made him look good. Shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well,
because my main thing with not wanting him PPP that pissed me off when we did get him, everybody talking about his highlights. But if you look at his college highlights, he got a lot of check downs, and then all the balls that he throw down the field, a lot of the receivers have to stop and they catch it. They're not catching it in stride a lot of the time,
Yeah. Hey guys, we got 144 people watching, man. I only got 59 likes, man. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. We still here. Y'all hit the like button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to Panthers Prime Podcast, man. It's free. Both of those things are free. Hit the like button for me and also become a member of Panthers Prime Podcast. It's only $3.99 a month, man, but we should not have 59 likes right now. Let's get it up, man. Hit the like button. And one of the likes came from me. I shouldn't be liking my own live. What y'all doing, man? Hit the like button. 153 people watching. Hit the like button for me. Go ahead, Red Man.
But yeah, that was just my only kind of turn away from him, not even wanting to have him here. And then once we got him, you know, just little flashes here and there, but not consistent. Nothing to really, you know, ride home about, bro. So
the all 22 isn't out yet. Insane Gaming. It ain't out yet.
Yeah. And another thing, man, that Panthers media, they need to stop with what they be doing, bro. They kind of, man, bro, they make us look even worse.
What you talking about?
Just how the Panthers media team, they put out all this good content, but bro, it's like they try to like say we got like you know, try to be secretive of what's about to happen this year, and we come out there and just wet the bed, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro.
I mean,
I'd rather not know what's going on and then just see it happen, and then be all hyped up about this shit.
I mean, that ain't really
yeah. Nah, it ain't their fault or nothing like that, but it's just like, damn, bro.
Stop cussing. Stop cussing. Stop cussing. Stop cussing. Yeah. Nah, you good. You good. But I mean, yo, the media team ain't got nothing to do with this. They don't. No. They ain't got nothing to do with this. This is solely Bryce Young. This is solely on him not being able to.
In the shadows, brother, and come out there and like surprise folks in a good way. Shit.
Bread man.
Sorry. Something, bro. I'm trying to put the blame on anybody's. Man.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Bryce, bro. We got to get some production at the quarterback position so we can see what our real problems are. Everybody say, you know, the wide receiver is the problem. This is the problem. When we put somebody else in there, we can kind of gauge more of what we have as a team instead of just one position.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. But until that happens, we have Bryce Young, and I think Dave Canales is starting to feel the pressure of it right now. Just looking at his press conference, he's starting to feel the pressure of it, and it's not good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's a sad deal for the coaches.
Yeah, it's a sad deal. The Commanders just released a kicker. That's crazy. Cade York just got released from the whatchamacallit, from the Commanders.
Wasn't he the kicker for the Cleveland Browns like last year?
I don't know. He probably was. He's trash. He's trash right now, I guess. Probably was. But Red Man, we about to get up out of here, man. We about to go.
Not a bad idea, brother.
Yeah, man, we about to go, man. Hey, Marshall, that's a fact. That all 22, they can keep that all 22 live. Hey, man, that all 22 be showing everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you are a person that doesn't understand film, man, just look at it. It shows you every angle, man, and you'll be able to see that this team ain't really there right now, man. Just isn't. It just isn't. And I don't know what the Panthers are going to do. I have no idea. But Red Man, we out, man. I'm gonna holler at you, my brother.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, man. Yeah, guys, we up out of here, man. Shoot. I just wanted to come with this press conference. I was hoping that Bryce Young was going to be able to come on here, pause. Was going to be at the press conference. Let me say that right now before someone clipped that. I've been having people clip stuff and send it to me email. Like, why are you doing that? That's childish. Very childish. Yeah, man. Hit the like button on the way out, guys. You know, hit the like button on the way out, man. If you enjoy the channel, super chat, super stickers. After the show is still available. And also you can become a member after the show as well. If you like what you saw so far, consider becoming a member of Panthers Prime Podcast. It's only $3.99 a month. All right. Yo, we out, man. Y'all have a good one. It's your boy Demetrius with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast. You know what time it is. Let's go.